Loved one and lost. Sing it. California, North Carolina, Pittsburgh. Ow, it's hard to say Pittsburgh. Talk radio at its finest.
I want to bring back those two young ladies from the Black Republican Party, the two young women that, with their ideals and their goals. And I'm not knocking the whole Republican Party, but I would love to get them in the studio and ask them a few questions about how do they think that they are being represented by the president that they helped get elected. I would just like to hear their comments.
Ms. Controversy, I have a potential rebuttal that they might use. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Okay, this, just 2 months ago, November 8th, we had elections here. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people would say that the mayor has more control over the city than the president. And depending on which city you live in, a lot of people would say, especially Republicans and conservatives, would say that the Democrats, as mayors and, as elected officials, they run down the black cities, such as East Cleveland or, even Cleveland, for example. So what if what would your response be to that? Like, we're worried about your local officials. What about them?
Okay, my response would be, number one, people have to stay informed, and we are coming up on some midterm elections, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that this is going to reverse anything, and even our elected city officials. Did you see, or Sam, do you have any of the numbers or how many Clevelanders turned out to vote?
Clevelanders, no. East Clevelanders, it was under 20%.
Exactly, of the whole population of the city, right?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
So what's going to have to happen is, as a community, we got to go back to grassroots and remember how important voting and elections are. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what happened. And if I had to speak to Cleveland and the mayor and that whole situation there, people know, what? I hate to say this, but you get what you ask for, okay? Mm. And then when you get it, then you want to complain about it. But they knew what Mayor Jackson has been about. He's been about the same thing for the last, all of his years being mayor. So that's what they wanted, and that's what they got. I can't really speak to Cleveland a lot because, I don't live in Cleveland, but I can speak to general politics, and I will say this. We as a community need to be paying attention to the midterm elections and the elections that get our governors and our other state officials, because this is what's going to make a real big difference. So we need to try to get people out and get people informed again so they can make some more informed decisions. That's what I think.